Come with us as we follow the Cal Poly float on its journey from Pomona to Pasadena for the 2025 Rose Parade. The Cal Poly float is the only student-constructed and designed float in the parade. The float is a collaboration between Cal Poly Pomona and Cal Poly San Luis Obispo and is the 76th float for the team. The inclusive tradition takes students from any major and any skill level to join and be a part of a long-standing legacy.
Students are responsible for every step of the process when building this float. I think a lot of people think that we just have a float that we decorate and it's students responsible for decorating it. And that's true, but we also are responsible for coming up with the concept, designing every inch of the float, determining all the scales, coming up with all of the florals and patterns and textures and materials that we want to use and make it into what you see here. It is students that design and build the mechanisms. It is us every step of the way. We even have students in the float on the parade route who are operating the float. We have a student driver, an observer, and 2 engine operators.
On the parade route, we have to go under the 210 overpass in Pasadena, which means that our 22-foot float has to get under 16 feet. And so we have a special mechanism in Nessie's neck that allows us to bring her head fully down to pass under the 210 overpass, and then we can raise her head back up after that for the rest of the parade route.
With the anticipation of the 136th Rose Parade on New Year's Day, many are excited to see the floats, but might not be aware of the prep that goes into getting the floats to Pasadena, especially because the floats are designed to go 10 miles per hour. For Nessie's Lakeside Laughs, the voyage begins by exiting the Cal Poly Float Lab, located on the Cal Poly Pomona campus, and making its way towards Temple Avenue off campus. From there, the float and its convoy snake their way past homes on residential streets in the cover of night. The entire trip takes around 6 hours, and after departing at around 9 p.m., the float finally arrived in Pasadena at the Brookside Pavilion at around 3:22 a.m. Visit the link in our bio to read more about the Cal Poly float, as well as more coverage of the 2025 Rose Parade.